Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to part two of my Philly Odd Parents, review. No wasting time. Let's get right into it. Animation. Now, this is weird, but I actually kind of prefer the old one when it comes to this, particular category. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the animation, in modern Philly Odd Parents, like it looks good, but there's just something about old Philly Odd Parents that just has a timeless feeling to it. And even though like it's old, I think it still looks better than than modern Philly Odd Parents because I would say that it's more that the modern one is more stylized, I guess. But overall, dude, it's just so damn bright and colorful. And I do get why, and like uh, it's just so saturated, in color. I mean, and I do get why, it's designed to hold the attention of of kids that are watching the show. But still, though, sometimes it's just kind of hard to look at the cartoon, sometimes. But I honestly would say that when it comes to this particular category, I do prefer the animation from the old one as to the new one, in my opinion. Now, take with that with what what you will. You can prefer the new one for all I know. But yeah, this is my opinion. I really like the old animation compared to the newer stuff. Even though the newer stuff, it has its moments, but overall I really prefer the old one. The music, it stays the same. There are some tweaks here and there, but for the most part, the music is basically stayed the same. So I'm not. And also, here's the thing that I didn't mention in previous video is that oddly is that this show is so underrated when it comes to its musical numbers because I was caught by surprise when I rewatched the show because dude, the songs in this show, they fucking slap. Oh my god. like uh yeah I yeah, that's a part of this show that I really forgot. And honestly, wow, just yeah, no, the musical numbers in this show, they really slapped. I mean, they're not on the level of Phineas and Ferb, but they're still pretty damn good, you know. But yeah, no, overall the music, it does stay the same. It does stay consistent. There are some tweaks here and there, but overall, it's the same thing. Now, I would say when it comes to changes, the biggest one, that I can see so far is the characters because, and I'm not just talking about the voice acting, even though the old one, classic for the Odd Parents, it does dominate in that category as well. But I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about character dynamics and characters as a whole. Like Cosmo, for instance. In classic for the Odd Parents, he was street smart, he was witty, he was entertaining. And in modern for the Odd Parents, he still is entertaining, but now he's a fucking dumbass. And like uh yeah, no, he's a fucking dumbass. He's not witty at all. And on top of all that, his voice is so annoying to listen to sometimes. Yeah, I know. And the same can also be said for Wanda. And and also to me, in terms of voice acting, just yeah, no, they went from charming to annoying real fast. But yeah, and also the dynamics when it comes to the Cosmo and Wanda's relationship, because in classic for the Odd Parents, they did they liked each other. You can clearly see that they loved to be around each other. They these people were a married couple. Now compare that to modern for the Odd Parents, where they're constantly taking shots at one another, insulting one another, being being just annoyed at the fact that that this other person is around. Yeah, I do get the old tired of marriage trope, and and it does work from time to time, but this is not one of those times. Yeah, it did not work. It absolutely did not. And then the introduction of new characters, in my opinion, listen, I have no problem with Poof. I think Poof is a pretty fun character. I suppose I have no problem with him in particular. Like, uh, But when it comes to the other two that I'm about to mention right now, I do have a problem with, like Sparky and Chloe. Like I don't know why they introduced these two in particular. Like I guess they're to introduce a pet just because, to sell those action figures, I guess. But dude, like these characters, they bring nothing to the show. They're just so fucking annoying. I did not like them. Well, at least, well, I mean, well, that's not fair because I did like Sparky. Sometimes he did make me laugh, but overall, he's a huge waste of time. And the same can also be said for Chloe. Like it's so bland and annoying. And yeah, that's it. Like really, yeah, so bland and annoying. Like the characters in this show, like their hollow shows are what they used to be, and it's really sad to see that. Okay, I'm not gonna take any more of your time here. I've already done that with the character part of the video. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Peace. Goodbye. Subscribe. It's free. Just subscribe and all that.